It's something that I need to tell you that it's been weighing heavy on me, and I just got to get this off my chest. I It took me a while because I've never said anything like this before to anybody, and I feel like this situation, this I don't even know what to call it between us. It's driven me to the ends of my wits, and at the end of the day, I'm just terrified of losing you. And I feel like that's what drives a lot of my actions. But those actions are regrettable because out of the fear, I do things and I say things that I don't mean and that I'd prefer not to say and do, but it's almost like for some reason I'm on autopilot, and the autopilot is set to destruction. I realize that that's not conducive to a healthy relationship. If I'm the one that's always throwing a wrench in it and causing our downfall, pushing you away, all of it is because I'm scared. More than anything, I want to be somebody that is worth something. I want I want the people around me to be proud of me. I want to be able to be proud of myself, and that's something that's been eluding me for ever. And I get a glimpse of that feeling when we're together. But there's this recognition that I'm not truly who I am when I'm with you. It's almost like a switch flips. And then when we're together, oh man, are things good. Man, do I feel amazing and understood and heard and not judged and free. I feel free with you. I feel like, crazy enough, I feel like being with you, I made it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everything that I'm striving for in my regular life, I get that feeling of completion when I'm with you. And I'm just letting you know that I'm ready to do whatever it takes to keep that feeling. I know that before I was dragging my feet and I was doing what I normally do, slowing things down, veering off track. I mean, you name it. But I'm ready now. And I'm sorry it took me so long. I'm sorry it took what happened between us in order for me to get to this point. I realized that I should have been here from the very beginning. I realized that who I was not who you needed. I was selfish, immature. I had just grandiose thoughts of, I don't know, something like ruling the world kind of thing. And it just, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm truly looking for when I say rule the world. I think I just want the kind of freedom that I experience with you. And That's been hard for me to come by. But I realize that when I'm in my memories, every time I feel good, it's when I'm with you. Every time I feel the most like myself is when we're together. The time I feel like I'm worth something is when I'm with you. And I want that feeling to last forever. But somewhere along the line, I realized that who you saw me as and the feelings that I felt when I was with you, they were not authentic in the way that they were coming from me, but they were because of you. It's nothing I did. As a matter of fact, like we discussed, I destroy everything that I'm a part of. Everything that I've ever been a part of is just absolutely fried and crumbled, and were remnants of what I actually wanted them to be. But you have the ability to make me feel more and better than I am, even when I realize that I don't deserve to feel that way. But it's not, it's you. It's you who make me feel this way. And I don't even really know what that means, honestly. I just know that in my mind, me bad, you good. And if we're together, that's going to increase my good and also increase your bad, because that's just how things work when two things are put together. They start to average out, you know what I mean? And I realize that I'm a trash heap compared to you. And that's what makes me hide from you, because I know that you're so much more evolved and mature than me. And at times I try to get out your way because I know you need somebody on your level. But when I'm away from you, I always feel like I'm the one for you. And it's so crazy because I keep doing this back and forth where I'm here with you and then I'm gone because of shame and embarrassment. And then I miss you so much that it doesn't matter how I feel. And I just want to be with you. And then I come back and then I feel wonderful when I'm with you. And I feel like everything makes sense. And then all of a sudden my second mind comes in and I start, I don't know, picking myself apart and picking our relationship apart because I know I don't deserve to be there with you. I feel like every time we're together, I get better and I make you get worse, held down, held back. I feel like I'm weighing you down. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not better off without you, but you're better off without me. And that hurts to say because this is the way I've harshly judged myself for as long as I can remember. This is the reason why my relationships were the way that they were. They were so short, and when they weren't short, they weren't even up to the caliber that they needed to be. There's just so much confusion, so much contradiction, so much war in my mind. It's overwhelming, and I judge myself harshly. And especially in the moments of solitude or the moments when we're together and things are quiet, that's when my mind starts to run rampant and deteriorate what we've built together. And I feel the need to protect you from that because I don't want you or us to deteriorate. I don't want to cause you to feel anything that you're not supposed to feel. I just want to do right by you. And I realize that our time together, even though it feels good for me, that I haven't been who I needed to be for you, so it doesn't feel good for you. And so then I pull back from you, but then I start to feel all crazy kind of ways without you. And then I push myself back into your life. And I want you to know that I recognize the pattern. I want you to know that I feel whole. I feel right. I feel complete. I feel worth something when I'm with you. But I also recognize that I can't leech those feelings off of you just to make myself feel better if I'm causing you pain and causing you confusion and causing you to not move as efficiently as you can. And so I wrestle with myself about being with you and not being with you only because I realize that I'm a burden. I'm a liability. Even when I'm trying not to be, I just don't move like you move. But I want to work on that because, again, I feel so much better when I'm with you. Everything is better when I'm with you. You make me make sense to myself. And I just want to hone in on that so that we can build from that. All in all, I know that if I can't get myself right, it's my fault. And I know that when I'm with you, I feel good. Things make sense. I love the way your mind works and your perspective, and being with you makes me feel like a winner. And I just got to work on creating that feeling within myself so that I'm not using you for that. I'm not depending on you for that. That I can generate it myself so that I don't have those times where I lapse out. Because I want to be consistent for you. I want to be who I know that you see in me. I want to be that version of myself. And from here on out, that's where I'm digging into the new version of myself. Because all I want is for us to be together. And I know that requires a whole lot of change and a whole lot of paradigm shifting in my mind. I just want you to know the reason for why I'm doing what I'm doing. I know they may not be good, but they're the truth. And I needed you to know so that you're not confused about where we are, where you are with me, and where I am with you. I just want to be good enough for you. I just want us to be equal. And I realize that up until this point, it hasn't been. And so I want to ask you for your forgiveness and tell you that I'm sorry. I apologize to you for the past. And I wish that moving forward, there'll be another opportunity and that we'll finally be who we have the potential to be for each other. And when I say that, of course, I'm talking more about myself. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. I appreciate you always pouring into me with your love, even if I don't reciprocate it to the degree that you give it. I want you to know that even though I can't see myself, I see you, and I see the need to protect you, even from me sometimes. And I know it hurts us both, but I don't know, I feel like it's my duty. And hopefully coming up soon, I can take that to the next stage and I can feel confident enough to be with you while I'm protecting you rather than feeling like I'm the cause of what hurts you and keeping my distance, because I know it doesn't feel good for either of us. I love you.